here we are in the disc vault again, and we're going to go through the shelves and we're going to pull off this movie, this 30th year anniversary collector's edition of this movie. Let's get into it right now. Hi everyone, and welcome to another episode of The Disc Vault, and today we're looking at this 1969 movie, a movie that really is one of the 20th century pieces of film that stands the test of time. It won the Cannes Film Festival in 1969. It's directed by Dennis Hopper, who also stars in it. He wrote it. Peter Fonda also stars in it. He produced it. And it's just a very interesting movie. Let's get into it and talk about it a little bit on this DVD disc that I have. So this DVD that I actually do have, it's kind of a collector's edition, and they did a little bit of enhancement on the picture and with the sound, and it's in 5.1, this particular copy that I have. It's on 1:8:5:1 format, so it will take up the whole screen. It is widescreen, but it's not in the traditional 235 or 240 format. So what I find sometimes, particularly on DVD, is those don't look as good. And this is from a period of time, and where it's transferred onto DVD, I'll be honest, it doesn't look great. It's okay for me. I'm happy to watch DVDs, and I can get by with a little bit of softness and graininess, but this, I'll be honest, it doesn't look amazing, so please be aware of that if you do buy it. Same with the sound, it's kind of limited to the sound recording that they probably had more in that day, so it's not that great. Okay, those things out the way. Nevertheless, it shines in other aspects, and it has a story which really is quite captivating. If you don't want to know anything about the story whatsoever, please turn off and come back. Slight spoilers, but I don't go into anything in great detail. So we have these two characters, Wyatt and Billy, and they're crossing the United States of America, obviously in the late 1960s, on their bikes, and wow, some of the scenery in here, it's amazing. And because it was shot in that particular time period, it's something that won't ever be reproduced again, and it just looks very authentic, and it's got such a realness to it and such a snapshot of a period in time that I just found really unique, vintage looking, and really enjoyed. As they continue on this journey, they meet various people along the way, and there's these little stopovers they have. And there's a particular moment where we're introduced to a character played by Jack Nicholson. Oh my goodness, doesn't he knock that out of the park? I mean, what an amazing actor. And even 1969, he just delivers a performance in this which is incredible. So if you like Jack Nicholson as well, and you want to see some of his earlier work, this is definitely worth a look at. Something about this movie as well I have to touch upon is when I'm watching a movie, I don't really watch the time bar at the bottom. I don't really know where I am, and I like that. I like to just be engrossed in the movie. The ending of this movie absolutely came out of the blue for me. I had no idea that that's where we were at. And when that ending happened, and afterwards I could reflect on the movie and the whole story, I understood why this is such a revered piece of work. As I was watching it, I didn't quite understand that, but afterwards and on reflection, absolutely, I now understand why this is such a highly revered and on a high pedestal that people put this movie, because it really is a classic movie, and we use that term a lot, but you know, this is one of the 20th century's top movies that ever came out. So who would enjoy this movie? Who's it for? I would say that if you like period pieces of that time in the 1960s, if you want to see what that world was like, and also the social commentary that goes along with this, I would say definitely pick this up. If you like Dennis Hopper, if you like Peter Fonda, and obviously the Fonda family are quite a family in Hollywood, and also Jack Nicholson, as I say, that role he plays, if you've never seen his early work, this is definitely worth a watch for that. Just be aware, like I said, of the quality of the picture on this particular DVD that I have, even though it's a collector's edition and been redone. It's not it's not as sharp as other DVDs, let's put it that way. And the same with the sound. So just be aware of that. Just to briefly sum up, I really enjoyed watching this the other night. I'm glad I picked it up. I picked it up for $1 from a charity shop. I'm so glad I did. If you see this for $1 or, you know, at a good price, and it's something that you might want to have a look at if you've never seen it before, or you may have seen it a long time ago and you just want to rewatch it, definitely pick it up. I think it's definitely worth a watch, and I thoroughly enjoyed watching it. I enjoy all my movies generally. Very rarely do I come across a movie I hate, but I appreciate this movie now and how good it is and where it stands in the history of time. So yeah, that's about all I've got for today. If you found any enjoyment, if there was any information in this video that you found interesting, please feel free to drop us a like or a subscribe. It will help the channel immensely. I will be so appreciative of that as well. Once again, thank you for your time. I hope I didn't take too much up of this brief review of Easy Rider, and until the next time, I will see you then. Thank you ever so much. Have a good one. See you guys.